And what a scene. Well, Gerard Butler stars as Sam Childers in the brand new movie Machine Gun Preacher.
It's the inspirational true story of the former drug-dealing biker tough guy who found God and then became a crusader for hundreds of Sudanese children, many of whom have been kidnapped, raped, tortured, and forced to become soldiers.
Yeah, it's our pleasure to welcome one of the stars of the movie, Gerard Butler, live in studio this morning. Great to see you. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. Good to be here.
I got to ask you, what was your reaction when you first saw the script? You had it in hand and you read it.
I was blown away. It was a part of the world, a situation that I knew a little bit about, but not that much. I'd never heard of this man, Sam Childers, and I was riveted.
Mm-hmm.
I was riveted. I mean, it's just the most colourful, kind of crazy adventure that takes you everywhere, and I was gobsmacked, and it kind of ripped my heart out, and at the same time I was inspired by it as well. So, you know, to have all of those things, and you thought that's a story that I want to get out there.
And it must have been really emotionally draining for you to make this movie and to prepare. What was the day-to-day like in the production?
Day-to-day was intense. I mean, Africa, we were shooting 6-day weeks, you know, and it was we didn't, you know, you never have the budgets with movies nowadays, so you were always shooting till all hours, and then me having to go to where he goes emotionally all the time. I mean, it's a pretty grueling emotional journey, and trying to stay in that state. So, and you're going from kind of one tough situation to another. And saying that though, surrounded by incredible kids and beautiful locations, so that helped as well. I mean, all in all, I love this movie. Yeah. I love making it.
I know I read you carried around pictures of some kids from Sudan, yeah, who were, you know, maimed and really tortured. How was that, you know, filming it, and you know, from that experience, has it changed your perspective in life? Changing at all?
Yeah. I mean, you're sitting looking at this. I mean, kids hacked to death and mass graves and burned, and this is what I use on a daily basis, moment to moment, sometimes in between each take, to get into that emotional space. It goes deeper and deeper into the kind of the lack of humanity that exists in this planet, is how people can do that, and it's almost like a sadness that stays in you. You become, once you've been there, you're always aware, and that's kind of a darkness and a sadness in your life. So I think you come out maybe feeling a little more responsibility to know and perhaps make a difference as to what's going on around you, you know, just because it's not in your own backyard.
Right.
Yeah, just taking this role, you're making a difference because you're lending your voice to this cause, which is fantastic. But not only the emotional journey that you had to take, you actually are quite proficient now in shooting a machine gun. Was that something you could do before?
Well, I've done a few action movies, you know, where you had to pick up the air gun. In fact, the very movie before, I did a Shakespeare movie with Ray Fiennes, and I was shooting AK-47s. But there, it was a case of, here, shoot that, because it was just one scene. This, we had to do a lot more training, because Sam spends times with all kinds of, you know, Sam likes his guns, you know, he'll tell you when he comes on, you know, he likes all kinds of guns. But I went out shooting with the Michigan SWAT team, and shot a lot when I was out in Africa as well. And I got shot by, you know, that AK-47, the casings come out the side as you fire. And we were doing some shootouts, and my Dang, who plays my right-hand man, the casing came out, hit me on the head, slit my head, stopped. We said, okay, we got it, be careful. Okay, let's everybody be careful. Yeah. Next take, boom, slit my head again.
No
way. Maybe 1 centimeter away from the first one. So,
ouch!
Yeah, wow.
Did it leave a mark? Do you have a little scar?
I don't know if I do now, but I had 2 slits. So one had finished bleeding. You know, I mean, they weren't massive cuts, but it slit it. One had finished bleeding, and then it slit the other one. And then another time got pinged. They also, to create sparks to look like bullet hits, they fire these pellets that hit metal.
Yeah.
And there was another time I had my head forward from a vehicle, and the pellet hit the vehicle and then hit me in the eye.
Oh my gosh, Gerard Butler. See, I get hurt on this job. I stopped working. You have to keep going. You're like bleeding, hurting, tired. You just keep going.
That's the problem, is they think, you know, you kind of pull back and they're like, good acting. Really, you're like,
and you're like, mommy.
Oh no.
So you come in this morning and you look a lot thinner. Is this for a new role?
Yeah, I'm doing a surf movie now. So in fact, my last movie, I was an ex-professional soccer player, and now it's a surf movie. So all in all, it's, you know, it's just been kind of good to get a little slimmer, you know.
Yeah.
You have some pretty hot roles. That's really cool. Machine Gun Preacher, Surfer.
I know, yeah.
That's cool.
You got to keep it sexy.
Yeah, keep it sexy.
Keep it sexy.
So are you a surfer dude now?
I'm a surfer dude. Yeah. I mean, look at the hair and everything. I've been living in Malibu. I've been out surfing a lot. So it's funny.
Are you good at it?
I think in the movie I'll look good. Am I good? I'm all right. I've improved pretty quickly. But if there's one sport that you don't just get it like that, it's surfing. I have such respect for surfer dudes, I tell you. Those guys, they're amazing to watch them. But I'm definitely not that good.
Well, hey, Gerard, we really appreciate coming in this morning. The movie, again, is fantastic, and you guys are doing a lot of great work. Appreciate it.
Yeah, up next we're going to talk with Gerard's lovely co-star. That's Michelle Monaghan. We'll talk to her more about Machine Gun Preacher and some of the leading ladies and men that you guys both worked with. Stay with us.